Hello everyone, welcome back, another vlog. Do you know what, it almost didn't happen today. Forgot it was Wednesday. Like, the days are just... And somebody who was like, oh, I really enjoy your vlogs, can't wait to see yours today. I was like, it's Wednesday, I've got to record it. Completely forgot, honestly. The days are just sinking into each other. I'm actually watching a friend right now on Twitch as I record this. Right, a lot's happened in the last week, guys, but nothing that is anything compared to a lockdown and what that means for a lot of people, you know. Oh man. So of course I look every day on, you know, still searching for where I'm going to move next. That's guaranteed. You can always guarantee I'm doing that every day. But nothing's turned up yet. So to be honest, I don't think anything will, at least for till February. I perceive I'm gonna be here till like February of next year. So I've come to terms with that and just knuckle down and do something else. So for me, flight simulation, gaming, but most of all, helping other people, like with their flight simulator. In the flight simulator world, the P3D software by Lockheed Martin, I use that, and they've just updated it, and it's kind of a bit trickier to use now. So a lot of people are just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. So I'm really busy with that. Like, I'm basically in and out of forums, helping people, because mine works fine. Like, mine runs smoothly and I don't have any issues, but a lot of people do. So it's like, I feel like a responsibility of a need to go and help those people, because I know what it's like when you can't flight sim. It's so frustrating. If it's your hobby and you can't do it, super frustrating, and I don't want anybody to experience that pain. So I'm just go around helping as much as I can. So every night I do a live stream on here, as if you're following the channel, you know, just different aspects, talking about it. Tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest, because I feel like I've talked about the various problematic aspects of the sim so far, so it might just be a flight tonight, guys. And then, of course, like, spending time with friends, you know. So there's a group of friends I meet up with almost every night, and we go off in our little, you know, group, you know, in a game, and, you know, we it's really fun, and it's honestly, stuff like that is super helpful. It's really important to keep those connections, and they're really great guys. We have a lot of fun, and it really helps me through this difficult time at the moment. Like, not only just in my life, but in the UK as well with the lockdown. It's super helpful and fun, and I feel like having something like that connection to people is still super important. You might be on lockdown, you might only be able to go out to the shops, but having a connection to other people, super important, you know. And like, children who just spend time on their tablet or on their device, man, they're gonna have so many social issues, I feel, growing older. And it's like, they still need that time with their friends, they still need that time with other humans, so they know how to interact with people. Otherwise, man, the future is going to be like the Matrix, where we're all just plugged up and like nobody meets up anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be a scary time unless we actually stick together as like people, you know. So so yeah, basically. And then, of course, every day over on Twitch, I'm you know, video games. It's just, you know, pew, 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 playing video games of different... I've come across this one called Stranded Deep, and it's amazing because you can make your own island, and it's like Castaway the film. Honestly, it's really interesting. And so I've been making maps of islands, and I'm making this huge one right now. And other people can play the map or the island that I've created. So honestly, it's a great time for video games. If you're in the video game industry, it's your time to shine right now, with everybody at home, you know. So I finished off the popcorn from the cinema. That's all gone. All right. So that's done and dusted, as it were. So yeah, back on the old shakes now. So I've got a bit of fat that I feel like I need to lose. So when I'm going to come out of lockdown, I'm going to look like a right stud muffin. I am, honestly. I'm gonna be rocking it, I reckon, when I come out. Um, so that's basically all I've been doing this past week, guys. Is just gaming, flight simming, and PC repair. Right, my PC, honestly, it's a really good PC. Right, really good. I mean, it really should be. It cost me like $3,000 when I bought it. Um, it's a power beast. It's for flight simulation, so gaming handles no problem. But I've had issues with it recently. Ever since I moved in here, I have to connect myself to the Wi-Fi, like the internet wirelessly, because the router's downstairs, and I can't just trail cables up, and I just. So although I think I might have to, and sort of hammer them into the wall, because like I've had so many connection drop issues, not only on streaming but downloading like programs or whatever. It's such a pain that I'm just probably going to wire myself up. So anyway, because of that, I was trying to update my PC the other day, and it must have nuked the Windows update, because it didn't install properly. And if that happens, it can really wreck your sim, because no future updates can actually take place until that one completes. And so I was kind of stuck in this little loop of updates, and I was like, bloody hell. Anyway, so I thought as a way to repair it, I'll go into the Windows Insiders group, which is you get a preview build of the next version of Windows, and I was thinking that might fix my problem, which it did. Like, I was able to update properly now, and that's great. But unfortunately for flight simulation, it's not so good, because the next version of Windows, guys, I tell you, there's a lot of features coming in. There's a lot of, things that are going to be changed. It looks pretty cool, but it's permissions nightmare. You've got to redo all your permissions. You've got to redo this, and it takes control of too much. Honestly, it wants to be involved in every aspect, and I don't like it, to be honest. So for flight simulation, it's a downhill thing, and then so I came out of that, but it's still on my PC. So. And it must have reset some settings in my BIOS or something, because when I boot my PC up and I had to update my driver, that corrupted. That wouldn't install correctly. Like, the permissions to access the drive weren't there for it because of this bloody thing. And so my GPU was basically bottlenecked. And so I was facing a lot of issues in game, in simulation, but I could still stream and actually play a game fine. That was not a problem. But certain games, my display wouldn't look right, or the fans would just start buzzing like they're on acid. You know what I mean? Anyway, I sorted that out. I fixed that, and it seems everything's fine now. So that's basically been my life, is fixing my PC, helping people with theirs, playing games, and waiting for this thing to blow over so I can go to the Winchester for a pint. Isn't it? Anyway, oh God, man, that is strong. Man, that is nuclear, that is. I basically tipped the rest of my coffee jar into there. Man, that's going to wake anybody up. Right, I got to go. My mate's about to take off here. So I shall see everybody next week. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I shall see you again. Bye.